Hello viewers, I hope all of you have already seen part 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 of chapter 5, and today I am going to show the sums related to sum formula. But before that, let me explain what is sum formula. Suppose we want to find the sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 100. Now, it is not possible to count 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6. This way it will take long time. Suppose after adding all these numbers, I am going to get S. And this one is 1 plus 2 plus 3. This will continue up to 100. Now, what we can do? We can write these numbers in reverse order. So, I can write again S equals to, here I can write 100 plus 99 plus, and this way it will continue and it will go up to 1. That means first we have written 1 to 100 and then we have written 100 to 1. It is same thing. So sum of this part, if it is S, sum of this series also will be S. Now let me add these two. S plus S, it will be twice S. 100 plus 1, it will be 101. 99 plus 2 also it will be 101, and this way it will continue, and last part also it will be 101. Fine. Now twice S I can write 101. How many times? 1, 2, 3. It is 100 times. So we can write 100 into 101, because 101 here it is 100 times. So we have to multiply by 100. So S will be 100 into 101 divided by 2. 2, if I cancel, I am going to get 50. So it will be 0, 5, 0, 5. So 5050 is the sum of first 100 natural numbers. The same logic we are going to apply while deriving sum formula. Suppose A is the first term of any AP and D is the common difference. So what will be the series? A, second term will be A plus D, third term will be A plus 2D. In this way, last term or nth term will be A plus n minus 1 into D. Now suppose sum of this series is Sn. So if I write Sn is the sum of n numbers or n terms, so I can write Sn equals to A plus D plus A plus 2D plus, it will continue up to A plus n minus 1 into D. Now just like the previous sum, what we can do, we can write this line in the reverse order. So on writing in reverse order, what we will do, A plus n minus 1 into D will be written first, and this A will come here. That means this term will be A plus D. Now we will just add column wise Sn plus Sn to Sn, A plus n minus 1, A plus A, twice A. So it will be twice A plus n minus 1 into D. Similarly here, in all the cases we are going to get the same term. In the last case also, A plus A twice A plus n minus 1 into D. That means twice A plus n minus 1 into D, this term will appear n times, because here we have written up to first term up to nth term. So that means there are n terms. So what we can write, twice Sn equals to n times this quantity. Now Sn will be n by 2 twice A plus n minus 1 into D. This formula we can say this is the sum formula. Now this formula again can be derived to another form. Suppose n by 2 twice A, I can write A plus A, because A plus A is twice A plus n minus 1 into D. So n by 2 A and A plus n minus 1 into D, we know the formula of An, that is A plus n minus 1 into D. So instead of this part, I am writing An. So sum formula is n by 2 A plus An. Sometimes instead of An, we use L. In that case, we can write Sn equals to n by 2 A plus L. So An can be replaced by L, meaning is same. So this is one sum formula and this is another one. So depending on the situation, we can use this or that. Generally, when last term is known, we use this formula, and if last term is not known, we have to use this. Now we are going to start sums of 5D. In 5D, the first question is, find the sum of indicated number of terms of each of the following APs. Now first question is 5, 2, minus 1, minus 4, minus 7. This way one AP is given, and we are to find the sum of n terms. Here first term is 5. So I have written A equal to 5. How to find common difference? Second term minus first term, 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5 will be minus 3. And here number of terms equals to n as given in the question. Now, we know sum formula Sn is n by 2 twice a plus n minus 1 into d. You have to remember this formula. Here n, number of terms in n only. So, it will remain n by 2 twice a equals to 5. So, we are replacing a by 5. N minus 1 and we are replacing d by minus 3. So n by 2, 5 2 ja 10, this plus minus minus, 3 into n 3n, minus minus plus, 3 1 ja 3. Let me repeat, plus minus minus, 3 into n 3n, minus minus plus, 3 1 ja 3. So you got n by 2, 10 plus 3 13 minus 3n. Therefore required sum is this quantity. The second part of question number 1 is minus 1, 1 by 4, 3 by 2 and we are to find the sum of 81 terms. Here a equals to minus 1, d will be second term minus first term. So second term minus first term is minus 1. So 1 by 4 minus minus plus 1 can be considered as 1 by 1. LCM of 1 and 4 is 4. 4 divided by 4 1, 1 1 ja 1 plus 4 divided by 1 4, 4 1 ja 4. So we got 5 by 4. And number of terms given in the question is 81. Sum formula is n by 2 twice a plus n minus 1 into d. Here n is 81. So next line will be 81 by 2 twice a. A is minus 1. N minus 1, 81 minus 1 and d is 5 by 4. So 81 by 2, 2 into minus 1 is minus 2 plus 81 minus 1 is 80 into 5 by 4. 4 20 ja 80, 5 20 ja 100. So rest part will remain as it is. So here we got 81 by 2, 81 by 2 into 100 minus 2, that is 98. Now if I cancel 2 and 98, we got 49 and 49 into 81 is 3969. Third part of the question is simple. I am doing the fourth one. Here question is minus 0.5, minus 1, minus 1.5 and we are to find the sum up to 10 terms and then again for 50 terms. Here a is minus 0.5, d is second term minus first term, second term minus first term, second term minus minus plus 0.5 and minus 1 plus 0.5 will be minus 0.5 and n here it is given 10. We are considering first case, second case you can do yourself. N is 10. Now sum formula you know, n by 2 twice a plus n minus 1 into d. N by 2, 10 by 2 into twice a. A will be how much? Minus 0.5 minus 0.5 plus n minus 1, 10 minus 1 and d is minus 0.5. Now 10 by 2 it is 5. 2 into minus 0.5. 2 into minus 0.5. Just think like this, 0.5 into 2. 5 2 ja 10. After decimal 1 place. So it will be 1.0. We can write 1. So that's why it will be minus 1. Plus 10 minus 1 9 minus 0.5. So 5 minus 1 plus minus minus 9 into 0.5. You are going to get 4.5. So minus 1 minus 4.5 add 1. 1 means 1.0 and 4.5. We got 5.5. So on adding these two, though minus sign is there, we have to add and we got minus 5.5 and here you got 5. 5 into 5.5, 27.5 and because of this minus, we have written minus. So minus 27.5 is the sum of the given series. Fifth part of question number 1 is x plus y, x minus y, x minus 3y and we are to find the sum of this series up to 22 terms. Now here first term is x plus y and common difference will be second term minus first term, second term minus first term, x minus y minus x plus minus minus y, plus x minus x cancels. We are left with minus y which means minus 2y. In the question it is given n is 22, so we have written n equals to 22. Now we are to use sum formula n by 2 twice a plus n minus 1 into d. N here is 22, so it will be 22 by 2 twice a. A is how much? X plus y, so twice x plus y plus n minus 1, 22 minus 1 and d minus 2y. 22 by 2, 11, 2x plus 2 into y, 2y plus 22 minus 1 is 21 minus 2y. So 11, twice x plus 2y plus minus minus 21 to the 42y. So 11 2x minus 42y and plus 2y, they are like terms. So if you subtract, you are going to get minus 40y. So 11, from here I have taken 2 common. So we are left with x minus 20 because 20 to the 40. So from these two, I have taken 2 common. We are left with x minus 20y. Now 11 into 2, 22, x minus 20y. Further simplification not possible. So this is the required sum. Now question number 2, first part. Out of L, A, N, D and Sn, determine the ones that are missing from each of the following. L is given 8. L means last term, or we can say N. N is 8. Sum of 8 terms is minus 20. So we have to find A and D. Now here, first term is not given. Last term is given 8. Number of terms 8. And sum of 8 terms is minus 20. So since these 3 are given and we have to find A and D, so first of all we are going to use sum formula. S8 is given as minus 20. So here we are using the second formula. Why? Because last term is known. So S8 is minus 20. N by 2, A plus L equals to minus 20. 8 by 2 is 4. A plus L. L is how much? L is 8. So we have written 8 equals to minus 20. So A plus 8 equal to minus 20 divided by 4. A plus 8 will be minus 5. So A equals to minus 5 minus 8. So A equals to minus 13. We know L is same as AN. So we can use the nth term formula. A plus n minus 1 into D equals to 8. A is minus 13. Already we got. N is 8. We know. 8 minus 1. D is not known, equals to 8. So 8 minus 1D equals to 8. And minus 13, when you transfer in the other side, it will become plus 13. So 8 minus 1, 7. 7D is 21. D equals to 21 divided by 7. So D equals to 3. We have to find A and D. And already we have calculated. So the required result is A is minus 13 and D is 3. In second part of question number 2, A is given, L is given, N is given. So we have to find D and Sn. These two we have to find. Now how to do this sum? Here A is given as minus 3030. Last term is given minus 1530. And number of terms also given 51. And we have to find D, Sn. Now Sn formula already you know. N by 2 A plus L. Just because last term is known, we are using this formula. Now S51 equal to 51 by 2. A is minus 3030 plus what is L? L is minus 1530. So minus 1530. So 51 by 2 minus 3030 plus minus minus 1530. 51 by 2. Here if I add these two, because both are negative, we have to add. After adding we'll get 4560. If I cancel 4560 with 2, I am going to get 2280. So next line will be 51 into minus 2280, and on multiplying I am going to get 116280. This is the sum of 51 terms. We want to find D. For this we know last term given in the question is minus 1530. Now formula of last term or N is A plus n minus 1 into D is minus 1530. A is minus 3030 given in the question. N is 51 given. D is not known, equals to minus 1530. Now 51 minus 1 is 50. 50D equals to minus 1530, and this minus will become plus 3030. So 50D will be this minus this, we got 1500. So D will be 1500 by 50. So D will be 30. Question number 3, first part. Question is, how many terms of the sequence 18, 16, 14 should be taken so that their sum is 0? Now here A is given as 18. Common difference will be second term minus first term. Second term minus first term will be 16 minus 18 minus 2. And sum of n terms is given as 0. We have to find the number of terms. Here first term is given as 18. Common difference is second term minus first term. 16 minus 18 minus 2. And sum of n terms is 0. We have to find number of terms. Now we know the sum formula n by 2 twice a plus n minus 1 into d. Here we cannot use the other formula because last term is not known. So here sum is 0, n by 2 twice a is 18 twice a plus n minus 1, d is minus 2. So 0 equals to n by 2, 18 to the 36, plus minus minus 2 into n twice n, minus minus plus 2 1 ja 2. So 0 equals to n by 2, 36 plus 2 is 38, minus twice n. So 0 equals to n by 2, and from here you take 2 common, you are left with 19 minus n. These 2 and these 2 cancels, so we got n into 19 minus n equals to 0. Now since product of these two numbers equals to 0, so either n is 0 or 19 minus n equals to 0. N number of terms can't be 0, so we have rejected this one. So 19 minus n 0, minus n equal to minus 19, n equals to 19. Therefore number of terms is 19. Question number 4. Find the sum of the series 72 plus 70 plus 68, and it will continue up to 40. Here a is 72, d is second term minus first term, 70 minus 72, it will be minus 2, and last term or the nth term is 40. We have to find sum of n terms, but sum of n terms cannot be calculated without knowing number of terms. So first of all we will calculate n, and then we are going to calculate Sn. Now since last term or nth term is given as 40, so we can write an equals to 40, a plus n minus 1 into d is 40. A is how much? A in the question it is given 72 and d is minus 2. So we are writing instead of a 72 plus n minus 1 instead of d minus 2 equals to 40. So n minus 1 into minus 2 will be 40 minus 72. N minus 1 minus 2 equals to this minus this, we are going to get minus 32. N minus 1 will be minus 32 divided by minus 2. So n minus 1, this minus minus cancels, 32 by 2, you got 16. So n equal to 16 plus 1, n is 17. So once we have calculated n, and since we know the last term, we can use second sum formula, that is n by 2 a plus l. N here is 17, 17 by 2. A already you know 72, and last term is 40. So 17 by 2 into 72 plus 40, it will be 112. 2, if I cancel, I am going to get 56, and 56 into 17 will be 952. The first part of question number 5, find the sum of first n natural numbers. We know natural number starts with 1, so the first n natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, and it will be up to n. Now here a is 1, common difference will be second term minus first term, 2 minus 1, it will be 2 minus 1, it will be 1, and number of terms here is n. What we have to find? We have to find the sum of n terms. This one is required. Now we know the formula of sum of n terms, n by 2 twice a plus n minus 1 into d. N by 2, n will remain n, twice a, instead of a we are going to write 1 because a is 1 and d is 1. So n minus 1, instead of d we are writing 1. So a and d both are replaced by 1. So n by 2, 2 1 ja 2 plus n minus 1 into 1, it will remain n minus 1. So n by 2, 2 plus n plus minus minus 1. So n by 2, here it will be n, and 2 minus 1 will be 1. So n into n plus 1 divided by 2 is the required sum. Here the question is find the sum of first 100 natural numbers, and we know first 100 natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, it will be up to 100. So a is 1, d will be second term minus first term, 2 minus 1, 1, and number of terms 100. To find sum of this sequence, so we know the sum formula n by 2 twice a plus n minus 1 into d. Using this formula we can write S100 equals to n by 2, means 100 by 2 twice a plus n minus 1. So we are writing 100 minus 1 into d. 100 by 2, 50. 2, a is 1, so 2 into 1 plus 100 minus 1, 99, and d will be 1. So 50, 2 1 ja 2 plus 99 1 ja 99. So 50, 99 plus 2, 101, and 101 into 50, we are going to get 5050. So this is the required sum. Now question number 6. Find the sum of n terms of the AP whose kth term is 5k plus 1. Now how to do this one? Here it is given that kth term is 5k plus 1. So AK will be 5k plus 1. We have to find sum to n terms of the AP. Now since AK is given as 5k plus 1, so if I replace k by 1, I will get first term. It will be 5 into 1 plus 1. 5 into 1, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. If we replace k by 2, I will get A2 equals to 5 into 2 plus 1. 5 2 is 10. 10 plus 1, 11. Second term is 11. Therefore, first term is 6. And common difference will be second term minus first term. 11 minus 6, that is 5. And here it is given number of terms n. So again we have to use sum formula. N by 2 twice a plus n minus 1 into d. N by 2 twice a is 6. So 2 into 6 plus n minus 1. N will remain n. And here instead of d we are going to write 5. Now n by 2, 6 to the 12 plus 5 into n, 5n. 5 1 is 5. So n by 2, 12 minus 5, 7 plus 5n. So this is the required sum. Now question number 8. Find the sum of all 3-digit natural numbers which are multiples of 11. 3-digit numbers which are multiples of 11 are 110, 121. It will be up to 990. Here A is 110. D will be second term minus first term. That will be 11. And last term or nth term is 990. And we have to find the sum. So we have to use the sum formula, but before that we must know what is n. Since n, how many terms are there not known? Here last term is 990. So a plus n minus 1 into d, 990. A is 110 plus n minus 1 into d. D is how much? D is 11. So we have written 11 equals to 990. N minus 1 into 11, it will be 990 minus 110. N minus 1 into 11. This minus this, 880, n minus 1, 880 divided by 11. So n minus 1 will be this divided by this. We are going to get 80. So n equals to 80 plus 1. So n equals to 81. So we calculated n. Since we know n and last term, we can use the second formula of sum, that is Sn equal to n by 2, a plus n. Whenever last term is known, we can use this. Otherwise, that long formula we have to use. Here n is 81, 81 by 2, a is 110 and n is 990. If I add these two, I am going to get 1100. So it will be 81 by 2 into 1100. If I cancel by 2, 550, 81 into 550, it will be 44550. And 44550 is the sum of 81 terms. The last sum of this chapter, that is question number 9, 18 plus 15 and a half plus 13, and it will be up to minus 49 and a half. We have to find the sum. So here A is 18, D will be second term minus first term. Second term is 15 and a half minus 18. So 15 to the 30 plus 1, 31 by 2 minus 18. We can write 18 by 1. LCM of 2 and 1 is 2. 2 divided by 2, 1. 1 into 31, 31. Minus 2 divided by 1, 2. 18 to the 36. If I subtract, I am going to get minus 5 by 2. Here last term is minus 49 and a half, which can be written as 49 to the 98 plus 1 minus 99 by 2. And we have to find sum. But here, how many terms are there not known? That means n is missing. So first of all, we have to find n. We have to use term formula. Here last term is minus 99 by 2. And we know the formula a plus n minus 1 into d is minus 99 by 2. Just replace a by 18 and d by minus 5 by 2. If I replace, I am going to get this. So n minus 1 minus 5 by 2 minus 99 by 2. And this 18, if I shift, it will be minus 18. So n minus 1 into minus 5 by 2. Here it is 18 by 1. If I take the LCM, it will be 2. 2 divided by 2, 1. 1 into minus 99, minus 99. Minus 2 divided by 1, 2. 18 to the 36. So n minus 1 minus 5 by 2 will be this plus this. Both are similar sign. So if I add minus 135 by 2. So n minus 1 will be minus 135 by 2, and this minus 5 by 2 becomes 2 by minus 5. These 2 and these 2 cancels. 5 and 135 if I cancel, it will be 27, and this minus minus also cancels. So we are left with n minus 1 is 27. So n will be 27 plus 1, that means n is 28. We have calculated n, and since last term here is minus 14.5, this one is known, so we can use the shorter sum formula, that is n by 2 a plus an. N is how much? 28 by 2. Already we know a here is 18 and d is minus 5 by 2. So we are replacing a by 18 and last term by minus 99 by 2. Plus minus minus. So we have written 18 minus 99 by 2. So 14. Here LCM will be 2. 18 to the 36 minus 99. 14 into this minus this, minus 63 by 2. These 2 and 14 can be cancelled. We got 7. 7 into minus 63. And if I multiply, I am going to get minus 441. So this is the sum of 28 terms. That's all for today. I hope all of you have understood these sums. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care.